Hi there. Good evening. Showtime. Like every day, it's become a habit for me to be here every day with my little research and my little share with you all my word bank. Okay. So as you all know, we are on animal themed idioms. And do you know how many we've done? 61 we did till yesterday and 5 more today. So if you are there with me, just imagine 5 every day, and there you become so rich. So come and join me. Some of you may have excellent memory, some of you may have a great retention power. And yes, why not make your language a little more juicy, a little more peppy, a little more funny, a little more exciting? Yes, you can do that. So, and practice them wherever you are, in your friend circle, in your office, while you're writing your reports or whatever. Okay? Make sure that you are doing this. Fine. So I will just tell you who I am. Well, I'm Vinita on my mission to help you all guys who are dreaming to work, study, or migrate abroad. So to do that, what do you need? You need to qualify your English proficiency test. And for this, there are many international exams lined up. And one of them, the most popular one, is the IELTS. So I am here giving you a beef up a little bit pep talk, or helping you to somehow make it come true successfully. So any international exam, be it IELTS, TOEFL, PSN, Duolingo, or even your national exams, you need exams for everything wherever you participate in life. For entrance even to the universities, for any professional degree, for any promotional upscaling also. And more often than not, English language is part of your mm, checking mechanism, is part of your appraisal mechanism. Well, this language has become a global language and a very, very integrating language. And why not? Language learning is always fun filled. You get a glimpse into another world, another people, another culture, their mindset. And believe me, it's really enlightening. It's really insightful. So let's start on with the spree. We've lost 2 minutes, and I will share my screen with you. I'll just check it out. Yeah. And so we will be there. Today I have brought 5 new idioms to you. And yesterday I had dropped the MCQs. I don't recall now. If I recall it, if we have time, I will give you the answers here itself right away. And I'll revise with them. And I'll be putting more again on my text source link, that is the YouTube. You will get all the text that I'm talking to you right now with full details. So if you have your notebook and a pen and you're ready to go on this spree to revise, to update your language, here we are. Okay, so I present my screen to you, and here we are. Okay, so this is my episode 78. Okay, and the idioms today are crocodile tears. I think you've all heard this. Then dog eat dog world. Believe me, it's so true today. Fish out of water, it's a repeat. Elephant in the room, a recall, and monkey business. So easy to work today. Okay. So crocodile tears, it is a very false or insincere expression of sorrow. So she shed crocodile tears over the breakup, but everyone knew she wasn't truly upset. I think it's a very true usage, because more often than not, I see this happening with you youngsters, right? So he cried crocodile tears at the funeral, but no one believed he was genuinely grieving. You know, at times people cry because they think it is expected of them. Well, we are living in a world full of people. Anyway, so next idiom is your dog eat dog world. Now, it is a situation marked by fierce competition and ruthless behavior. You can guess it where it would be. So, the corporate world can be a dog eat dog world where only the toughest survive. In the stock market, it is the dog eat dog world where traders compete aggressively. You get it? This is what happens in the world out there. Next is the fish out of water. So I hope you recall this because this I had covered earlier. So fish out of water is a very unnatural situation when you feel a little not okay, not normal. So and you would behave that way and you would react that way. So when you feel uncomfortable or out of place in a particular situation, it is the you feel like a fish out of water. Okay. So next is uh, she felt like a fish out of water during her first week at the new job. We all feel that way when you are at a new job, at a new place. Then, elephant in the room. I'm really fascinated by this. An obvious problem or issue that people avoid discussing. Elephant in the room, and yet you're not looking at it. So, the declining sales were the elephant in the room during the meeting. We need to address the elephant in the room, our company's financial problems. We all have some elephants in the room, and it's high time we address those elephants in the room. Monkey business, foolish or deceitful behavior. The manager warned the employees to stop their monkey business and focus on work. The kids were up to some monkey tricks, monkey business, while their parents were out. So, monkey business. Okay, so it could be foolish or it could be deceitful in either case. Okay, now how do I rope in these words into my language? I will use them into sentences to give you a good glance of how to go about them. There may be one or two which I have not given you the meaning. Let me see if you can guess them. I'll bring them tomorrow. In the high stakes world of corporate finance, navigating through the complexities and challenges is no easy feat. It's a dog eat dog world where only the most determined and strategic minds survive. Sarah, a seasoned financial analyst, had seen it all, from the market boom to devastating crashes. One Monday morning, as Sarah walked into the boardroom, she couldn't shake the feeling of being a fish out of water. The atmosphere was tense, and it was clear that today's meeting would not be an ordinary one. The elephant in the room was the company's stock prices, a topic that everyone was avoiding but needed to be addressed. Okay, as the meeting commenced, he began to speak. His voice carried a tone of forced optimism. We have faced challenges before and we will overcome this too, he declared. But Sarah could see through his crocodile tears. The concern in his eyes belied his confident words. It was evident that he was more worried than he let on. New way. Suddenly, mid presentation, there was a commotion at the back of the room. Two junior employees were engaged in some sort of monkey business. Interesting story. Distracting everyone from the serious issues at hand. Please, this is not the time for jokes. Mr. Thompson admonished them. Is it new to you? Admonish them. So mark it here. I make it a point to bring something new. Mark it here. Admonished. Then took the floor, outlining a recovery plan. His ideas were innovative, but Sarah couldn't help but think that the company had relied too much like a one-trick pony. Diversification was necessary to stabilize their financial standing and ensure long-term growth. So that's what we talk about, skill stacking. So you can't be one-trick pony. You have to have more than one skill under your sleeve to be able to help around or to move around. Now, despite the challenging circumstances, Sarah believed in the she confronting the elephant in the room, stopping the monkey business, and moving beyond the one trick pony approach. You get them all right? I'm repeating them thrice. So I'll read that again. She knew that by confronting the elephant in the room, stopping the monkey business and moving beyond the one trick pony approach. They could navigate through the dog finance and emerge stronger. So you get them all right? Yeah. So using these additional appropriate forms of this thing, you can easily make your language more varied, more interesting, and maybe people will crane to hear you if you really talk like this and enrobe all these in your language. So this, I end my show today. And yes, let me check the time just right. I don't want to take more than 12 minutes of yours. And 5 idioms. And every day I throw in more words that you can carry. And I can revise 1 or 2 words more here. Yes, 1 minute more. The words would be right here. You recall a stereotypical word? Do you recall globe-trotting? Do you recall fallible, sociable? Then empathize, hardwired, habitually. Okay, so I'm just recalling because they are right here on my screen. So just trying to throw them at you in case you've not recalled them. Try and recall them, try and use them. Okay, so happy learning. I'll be here again tomorrow to see you all. Be there. And yes, 5,000 word bank challenge.